It's a lovely Saturday and we are coming to you live, that is from the NMH studios here in Windhoek. An exciting weekend full of thrills and spills, action and drama throughout the entire country and beyond. We'll first look at our first story for today, and that's coming from the Unam Stadium, where that is Ongos FC beat Okahanja United, that is by 3-1. And Ephraim Shihonge there was a proud man, saluting his team coming from a 1 goal down and beating Okahanja United at the Unam Stadium in the Debmarine Namibia Premiership. Let us hear from Ephraim Shihonge. I'm here with that is assistant goalkeeper coach of FC Ongos. A wonderful victory from the team here, winning that is 3-1 after coming from a goal behind. What did you make of this, Mr. Ephraim Shonge?
First and foremost, I would say thanks to the Almighty. A slow start, and it's what we expected. We really expected this slow start because of the opponents that we are playing. Frustrating opponents, making sure that they play their dirty way of playing, making sure that we are not a lot on the ball, which made us throw most of our game out of the window. But I think the fact that we have a lot of experienced players, I think we handled the occasion better.
Yes, handling it better. What a good second half there, coming from one down. We know it's never an easy thing from a team playing dirty. What was the halftime talk there to motivate the boys?
The one thing that I don't know if the people saw what I saw. One thing that was a problem in the first half, it was ourselves. We were too relaxed. We were second on the ball. If it is that we give it away. A lot of things was just us fighting against ourselves. There was no way that they had played us in the first half. They scored a goal from our own mistake. So most of the things that happened in the first half was our own wrongdoing, and that was the thing that made it as easy to fix it in the second half, because we went back and we took what we were doing wrong away, and we started doing the normal things that we normally do, and things came to the right way of doing things.
Yes, I saw the substitution there. You talking to the coach, just calling Archer on, and he came on and actually scored a goal. Was that a tactical change?
Yeah, tactical, one could say so. But if you check the other games that Archer came on, he contributed a lot. And I think he's the immediate impact player from the bench. We don't want to also put a lot in his mind in starting him for the game, because I think he's doing a good job when it comes to him coming from the bench. And I think if he remain level-headed, I think he will help the team, which is the important thing and which is what we want from him.
Thank you so much. Well, congratulations to Ongos FC for that hard-fought victory. On the other hand, the opposing team didn't have such great sentiments or that is remembrance of the match after they just surrendered a 1-goal lead. Ongos FC's goals coming in the second half, all three of them substitute Archer sealing the deal for the team there. So it was not indeed a good day at the office, and Master Ephraim from Okahanja United had this to say. Coach, not a good day at the office. 3-1 defeat after leading 1-0 in the game. So what did you make of this one?
We started very well, containing them in the first half. Not an easy game, playing against a team that can knock balls around. We tried our best, but we got lucky to lead in the first half. But then, second half, things changed. Maybe we could not just cope with the changes.
You could see that first you stick to the game plan in the first half, somehow disrupted in the second half. Was it a lapse in concentration from the boys, or what do you think was the biggest fault today?
Yeah, as the body gets tired, the mind will escape from the body. So it makes it very difficult And the movement of Ongos players, it's top level, and that little bit, confused our boys. But it's a learning curve, and with more of such things, we might reach the levels where others are.
Thank you so much. Well, we hope the team will bounce back from that. Obviously, Saturdays are not good, but as there's always an opportunity because the Premiership plays double headers, we'll also like to send a message of condolences, that is to the referees that perished in the car accident yesterday. Definitely not something good. There was a moment of silence observed from the teams playing in that league, of course. We move on now to the next story. That is about the two golden girls of Namibia. They are struggling, and it is indeed visible because the Namibian sprinters Christine Mboma and Beatrice Masilingi were both unsuccessful in a 100-meter race at the World Athletics Continental Tour Golden Prix in Botswana today. Masilingi finished 6th in a time of 11:48 seconds, while Mboma had that is to settle for 7th with a time of 11:88 seconds. The race, which was won by South Africa's Hannah Hope Vermaak, 11:44, featured 8 athletes. Now, a big one happened in Rehoboth, where the results just came in from our NTV team there. Rio Falcons making sure that they beat the Rehoboth Rugby Club 25-21 in an epic NRU Premier League derby in Rehoboth. Our NTV team was there and compiled these highlights for us.
So welkom by ons hoogste punte van hierdie wedstryd wat ons gesien het vandag tussen FNB Rio Falcon en FNB Rehoboth. Tuiswedstryd vir Rio Falcon. Hulle is bietjie laer op die puntelys. Hulle het nog net 1 ligapunt sover na 3 wedstryde, terwyl Rehoboth Rugby Club 1 gewen en 1 verloor het. So baie op die spel vir beide spanne wat hulle hoop betref om in die semifinaal te speel. Daar was 'n vroeë strafskop geweest wat mis was deur Geraldo Bekes aan die kant van Rehoboth. Dan die eerste strafskop was aangeteken deur Gertlie Bekes. Hy dan die heel agter van Rio Falcon sy span met 3-0 voorgeplaas. Daarna was dit Rehoboth Rugby Club wat hierdie oorstoot 3 gedruk het deur die 8ste man Keenan Bason. Daar gaan hy wat ook met die doelskop geslag het. 7 punte vir Rehoboth Rugby Club teenoor die 3 van Falcon. Volgende punte nie lank daarna nie. Casey Bekes wat die bal daar gekry het en reguit deur gehardloop het nadat die bal afgeneem is in die agterlyn van Rehoboth. Onder die paal het hy gaan druk en dit was Gertlie Bekes wat 'n maklike doelskop gehad het. Hy het tussen die paal deurgeskop. Gertlie Bekes, nommer 15 van Rio Falcon. Lewendige wedstryd gehad vir hom. Hierso sien ons weer Rio Falcon wat op die aanval was. Strafskop wat toegeken is. Dylan Kaman vinnig opportunisties die tikskoppie gevat en oor die doellyn gebeur, sy pad gevind doellyn toe. Dit was nog 5 punte gewees. Gertlie Bekes met die doelskop. Dit het die telling laat aangroei 17-7 vir Rio Falcon. Hierso Dolano Vries wat hard gehardloop het. Boereman gehardloop het. Oor die doellyn was, maar die vletjie wat reeds geblaas is, dit is nie 'n 3 wat toegeken was daai nie. En dan was dit uiteindelik Shaal Vrygang wat wel oor die doellyn gebeur het, nommer 18 slot vir Rehoboth. Daar was miskien 'n vorentoe aangegee gewees, want hierdie 3 is uiteindelik nie toegeken nie, hoewel Rehoboth Rugby Club hierso vir Manfred Garweb oor die doellyn gewerk het en aanvanklik gedink het hulle het rede om vreugdefees te vier. Dit was net voor rustyd. Daai ene wat nie toegeken was nie. 17-14 was die rustyd telling vir Rio Falcon. Ja, daar sien ons dit. Halftyd 17-14 in die guns van Rio Falcon. Tweede helfte wat ook sy quota drama gelewer het. Julian Bekes daar so wat deur die lyn gebreek het. Voer die bal daarna Gertie Bekes en uiteindelik afgerond deur Kishan Bekes. Of althans deur Aston van Wyk, die Aston van Wyk wat daai 3 gedruk het vir Rio Falcon nommer 14. Hier sou ook Casey Bekes wat daar bal gesteel het en ver vorentoe geskop het toe hulle onder druk was. Tikskoppie gevat daar so deur Miguel Bush, maar hy is daar teruggeroep. Dit was nie 'n stukkie spel wat iets van gekom het nie. Uiteindelik was dit Rehoboth Rugby Club wat in 'n stadium toe hulle 15-14 was. Miguel Bush wat daar so wel op die einde hulle laaste 3 gedruk het wat toegeken is, maar uiteindelik was dit nie genoeg nie. Hulle was nog steeds met 1 punt agter, 22-21, en uiteindelik dan net nog 1 strafskop wat bygevoeg is deur Gertie Bekes om die eindtelling te maak. 25 vir Rio Falcon en 21 vir Rehoboth Rugby Club. Dis die einde van hierdie wedstryd. Ja, aksiebeleide wedstryd uiteindelik gewees en ons sien julle dan 'n volgende keer.
An important victory for the debut teams there. Definitely Rio Falcons will go home smiling today. NTV team was there, and thank you for that coverage there. We move on now, that is to stories that happened on Friday, where the OS5 Region 5 Games were launched. Sports Deputy Minister Dino Balotti gave a keynote there as well. But Namibia National Olympics Committee, NNOC President and AUSC Local Organizing Committee Chairperson Dr. Ndelupulu Hamutuma spoke at the launch of the AUSC Region 5 Youth Games, and he said the games are a vibrant testament to the deep-rooted understanding of Africa's shared humanity, culture, and destiny. Let's hear from him. This video was compiled by Maria Ngula.
For the Local Organizing Committee, the journey thus far has been an enriching experience, a focused endeavor of careful planning, dedicating, and preparation. We embrace the call to host these prestigious games at a short notice, a challenge we met with patriotism, a sense of responsibility. While these games are a few months already in July, today marks a pivotal moment, the official unveiling of our commitment and our vision. We are thrilled to announce that we anticipate the hosting of these beautiful games in the land of the brave, games that will usher a new chapter in the life of our young people. These games are more than just future sporting events. They are a vibrant testament to the African spirit. They are a sense of Ubuntu, the deep-rooted understanding of our shared humanity, our shared culture, and our shared destiny. This game defines who we are as Namibian and as African. These games represent our aspiration and our spirit of one people, one nation. For Namibia, this launch signifies a crucial and a sense of demonstration of our dedication and capability to host significant sport events. Let there be no doubt that Region 5 draws up its own rich history of hosting 10 editions, possess the heart, the will, and the capability to an extent it welcome and embrace the wider world in the years to come. Fellow Namibians, fellow Namibians, I extend a heartfelt invitation. These games are ours. These games belongs to the youth. These games belongs to Namibia. These games belongs to SADC. These games belong to Africa. They are a celebration of our youth, a showcase of our regional potential, and a magnificent opportunity to embrace the future of our country. When they arrive, let us open our hearts and our stadiums. Let the resounding cheers of our support reverberate through every corners of our country, inspiring these young athletes as they pursue their dreams and their destiny. Let our renowned hospitality shine brilliantly like our beautiful diamonds. Ensure that the time is right to shape and cut our youth like the 53 facets of our brilliant diamonds. Consider this enduring legacy we can forge together. This game will not only ignite a passion for sport in our youth, but will also serve as a catalyst for tourism, drawing visitors to experience our beautiful country. I'm jumping. This game, through commencing in July, stand for hope, for opportunity, for the limitless potential that reside within our youth. They impose the value of discipline, teamwork, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. They are a powerful reminder of the ability of sport to transcend boundaries and foster bonds of understanding and friendship. Let us Namibian embrace this moment. Let us eagerly anticipate the arrival of July as the thriving competition that awaits us. Let us prepare to extend our warmest welcome to our most welcome our athletes that are coming from the rest of our region. Let us make these Region 5 games. Let us make these Region 5 games from this launch to be the final whistle, resounding success, and a source of immense pride for our nation. Welcome to the dawn of the Region Youth Games in Namibia. May this month ahead be filled with anticipation and fruitful preparation. May this game usher a new culture of excellent friendship and youth empowerment. May this game be a game that brings unity to Namibia, to the region, and to Africa. Thank you.
That was Ndelu Pulwa Hamutuma. Now on the AUSC Region 5 Games, we also have, that is the Deputy Minister of Sports, Dino Balati, who also shared his sentiments about the event and how important it is for Namibia. Enjoy.
In the significant 2/3 increase we allocated to our national sports budget for this financial year. Allow me to quote my minister, Honorable Sanet Steenkamp, and say that spending in education and sport is not merely an expenditure, it is a strategic investment in the fabric of our future. You guys will clap after every statement. Thank you very much. Let's wait. One more page. I would be remiss if I did not take this moment and opportunity to sincerely commend the tireless efforts of the dedicated members of the local organizing committee. Coach Jackie, I'll call her Coach Jackie, TD Jackie, SG Jackie. Jackie, just wave to all of our people there at the back. So Jackie, there we go. So Jackie called me last night. What time did we speak? Maybe 10 p.m.? Please, I need you to come today. I said, Jackie, I'm meeting the Right Honorable Prime Minister. I said, but don't worry, we shall be there this morning. So it's the likes of Jackie and team that goes the behind the scenes that we do not see. To set up this event this morning, I can only try to imagine all the meticulous planning. Let's give the LOC a round of applause. Their unwavering commitment often extends through long days and nights. It is the bedrock upon which the success of these games shall be built, ensuring that all essential infrastructure and logistical arrangements are meticulously in place when our esteemed athletes arrive in July. We met with CEO Mr. Mutoya yesterday. We had a courtesy and we assured him that we shall be ready. And we also do not intend to only host, we shall compete. I almost wanted to bring the Namibian flag here behind me, but Namibia stands ready with open hearts and a spirit of genuine welcome to embrace each and every one of you. We pledge to provide a truly memorable and enriching experience for every participant and visitor, and to collectively stage a truly exceptional showcase that proudly highlights the very best of our diverse and vibrant region. I was looking at my former chairperson, Monica, when the cultural group were dancing. I said, Monica, come to stage. She said, no. But the next time we come and dance with the cultural group on stage. This year's edition of the AUSC Region 5 Games carries a particular significance, marking a truly important milestone as a first. It's the inclusion or the inclusive participation of athletes from the Special Olympics. Don't clap. I want to ask Coach Jackie if we can ask the one, if they can come to stage, just for 1 second, please. Please come to the stage. Yeah. I know this young man, he's a swimmer. How are you? Very good. I'm going to put them on the spot. This is not planned. I want them to share the name, the sport code that they shall be partaking in, and to just tell us any one small interesting thing about themselves. Name, sport code, and anything you want to share with the audience this morning. Let's start with you.
My name is Michael Bounschmidt, and I'm partaking in swimming, and I'm very talkative.
Before, wait. Tell the audience any of the accolades you received in the few years that you've been swimming. Anything that stand out. Any achievement or any medals or...
I've just received recently a few medals partaking in Namibia's nationals that occurred last weekend, so a week ago. So.
This young man, I know his father very well, and I can tell you that every Monday at the office in my previous life, he would show us pictures of the many medals that he won swimming. I'm sure he probably has more than 100 medals at home. Is that accurate? There we go. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Clementine. I'm from Special Olympic. I'm grateful to be here.
Clementine, tell us what sport code you'll be partaking in.
I'm a runner.
A runner?
Yes.
So Clementine, I promise you today it's my commitment to come and watch you and to come and watch our swimmer when they partake in the region. I won't watch the other guys, but I'll watch both of you. Thank you.
Exciting times for Namibia there. Speaking of exciting times, Irina Marie van der Walt, always passionate about Formula One, will be giving her 2 cents on the latest happenings in that sport. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, I would love to love and leave you. Goodbye.
Dear viewer, I regret to inform you that this is the boring part of the Formula One season. As in most Formula One races, there's a point right before the pit stop sequence where things get a little bit boring. You're kind of just watching cars go around in funny looking circles, you know. This is that part, but in context of the season. But it is an incredibly vital part of the season, because this is where the foundation is laid for what will, in a couple of months' time, likely become an incredibly tight championship battle for both the constructors and for the drivers' championships. So it's important that we keep an eye on this, and it's important. It may seem, you know, Lando Norris has a 1-point lead over Max Verstappen in the drivers' championship at this point. It may feel that if he loses that lead, he'll catch it up in a weekend or two. He'll catch it up, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is a triple header. He's got one more weekend on this go about to make it up. But the truth is that this is not where Lando Norris is supposed to be, you know, getting 1 point ahead. This is where he gets his elbows out to make sure that come the end of the season, he's got that championship in the bag. Now, it does seem from the running so far in Bahrain, full disclosure, at the time of this recording, only FP1 and FP2 have concluded. By the time you see this, there will be more sessions that have concluded. But looking only at FP1 and FP2, McLaren really seem to have it in the bag. They're absolutely the favourites. They have about 0.5 seconds up on the Red Bull in the second session, which was closer to what the colder conditions that we're going to see in qualifying and in the race. So it is looking really, really good for them. So it's important that McLaren, and if Lando Norris wants to be a world champion, like you said, it's important that he brings in that haul of points. And this is where that discussion that we've had so far this season about Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris taking points off each other, this is where that becomes important. Because what has happened now is Oscar Piastri has won, Lando Norris has come in second, and that has decreased Lando Norris's haul of points that he's brought to the Drivers' Championship, and has decrease the deficit that Max Verstappen had to him in the Drivers' Championship, if that makes sense. You have to see it in your brain. You have to see the rungs moving up in your brain for it to make sense. But yeah, very big concern for McLaren. They do absolutely have a strong car, says Red Bull, says Ferrari, even though they brought a new floor after being disqualified for their floor. They've brought a new floor, and they say that the floor is delivering what they expected. They're happy with the upgrade on the floor, but there is still a deficit to McLaren that they cannot quite kick. Same as Red Bull, Max Verstappen saying that he's not quite comfortable in the car. It wasn't the most comfortable drive. McLaren have never won in Bahrain, so it would certainly be big, and I think a statement. If McLaren, especially currently in FP2, they were P1 and P2, so it would especially be a statement if they could do another McLaren 1-2 in Bahrain where they'd never won. I think that would really help McLaren get their elbows out and show the people that this is a championship winning car. You know, we know it's a championship winning car, but that is all dependent on upgrade strategies. And then the question is, again, we come to an age-old discussion where teams should be preparing for 2026. There's a very, very big regs haul, change in regulations. The cars are going to look very different. They're going to function very differently. Their aerodynamics are going to be different. So it's very important that they're focusing on their 2026 car. And a lot of teams have shifted their focus to 2026 because it's a whole new world. They know nothing about it in practice yet. You know, the simulator can only do so much for you. You have to actually put a car out on track. So they're preparing to have the best possible car out on track come 2026. Question is, have McLaren done the same? Because I'm not sure it's worth it to get one championship in 2025 and then the entire next era, you are always one step behind your opponents, you know. This is an entirely new era that we are about to come into in Formula One. So it is also important that they prioritize the future and not just the present. Then again, I'm not